Killswitch engage again. You heard that dang on outro. I hope that wasn't enough to get flagged. If I get flagged for copyright off that 2-second outro of the freaking feedback of the amps ringing, I'm gonna lose my mind. But that's neither here nor there. Killswitch engage, Alone I Stand. Back at it again with the white fans. Dang, Jesse. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I felt the same way as well, not really the same way with Cut Me Loose because the whole song became intoxicating after a few listens, but we're getting more into the album cuts, and Killswitch Engage, as far as album cut goes, they're getting a little bit weaker, and that's naturally expected for a band that's on album number 7 now. So the meat of the song is like, after a few listens, you accept it and you're bumping it a little bit more, but the real meat of the songs, I'm talking like second verse meat, where it's kind of like the same kind of formula going on and on again. It can get a little bit repetitive, but again, it's Killswitch Engage. Let me tell you what has been saving a lot of these random tracks that they've been leaking that haven't been official singles. It's these outros. Killswitch Engage is like the freaking kings of outros, man. Their intros are getting a little bit, but their outros, my goodness. If it's not an aggressive freaking just shred fest on the way out, it's just something happens. And I think the hardest part of a song to me is deciding on a dynamic outro and your third verse, be that a breakdown or a guitar solo, or are you just going to ride the beat or something like that. I think that's one of the hardest things as a songwriters. Rappers don't really have to worry about that because a lot of the times they don't make the beats and pop stars and stuff like that, but bands, something you really have to sit down and really say to yourself, how are we going to end this? Because if the outro sucks, you've destroyed your song. If you got a crappy intro, you can make up for it because your real fans are going to stick around to the very end. I just feel like the outro is so important, especially if you have a song on repeat. If the outro is intense and it's awesome and it's breathtaking and it's crazy, if that's as epic as the rest of the song, not only does it make you want to sit through it, even if the song is meh, just to get to that outro, that explosion of sound, but if you have it on repeat, it's like it cycles back into the intro, and it's okay. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I think about it. And this song, the outro is freaking incredible. I mean, obviously the hook is very Killswitchy, but the way every element of the song comes back in the very end to form this massive explosion of sound. And I think we talked about this with the Asking Alexandria song, The Black, man. When you've got a big chorus, I mean, it really doesn't matter what else is going on in the song. I didn't have headphones on, so I couldn't tell if Adam was doing any backing vocals, but Jesse just on some new stuff. Instrumentally, it's cool. I've only heard it once, so I can't really comment on the intricate details or whatever. But as far as just like a first take type thing, you know, it is Ariax, and Ariax is based on my first impression. A lot of people don't seem to understand that, but it's based on my first impression on like a lap or trap, to where I kind of take a second and I digest it or whatever. But as far as a first reaction, sounds pretty good. Sounds like a definite album cut. Something that wouldn't be considered a single. And as far as the other tracks they plan on dropping, I'm treating this like how Slipknot was, to where they're probably going to drop half of the album before it comes out or before it gets mailed to us. So I'm not going to report any more stuff involving, I mean, obviously, like if Jesse gets shot or something, which I hope doesn't happen, I'll talk about that. But I mean, like, as far as the songs, no more reaction stuff. Next Killswitch video I do is going to be an unboxing, and then we're going to talk about that dang on album. So I kind of don't want to hear 90% of the album before we get it, because it's going to ruin it for me. I've already listened to more of Incarnate than I would like to know. Shout out to y'all commenting on my videos already, and hit me up on Twitter, tell me about the song. I'm making the video now, but that's not here and there. Like, comment, subscribe. I stand alone. What do you think? I think it's the weakest of the songs we've heard so far. But, I mean, it's still good. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's still good. But I will keep it all the way 1,000. It is nowhere near as magical as Hate by Design, Strength of the Mind, or something like that. Even, gosh, what was the last one? Cut Me Loose. Really, I couldn't get it out of my head. This song, it's not that it's forgettable. It just feels like it's going to be one of those album cuts. Kind of like, Bloodstains. Even though that was like a bonus track on the last album, that wasn't like a single. That wasn't like a New Awakening or something like that. You know what I mean? That song went harder than a little bit, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, comment, where's my like? There we go. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. Let me know what you dang on thought of this song. I stand alone, Killswitch Engage. Good night. Ah. Not editing this. I have to actually hit the button. Click.